YouTube. Get my keys here. Been doing a little bit of work today, and did a little bit of work yesterday. Went to town this morning, and I'm going to be shaky through this, and there's wind outside is where I'm fixing to take you, but I picked up some seats. These were $36 a piece. I have not installed them yet. I'm actually really kind of wanting to hold that off. And then I also picked up a new bilge pump and I can't remember what it was called, live well pump. Which, that's an 800 gallon a minute. I could see that, or 800 gallon per hour, sorry. But anyway, so I'm actually going to show you some of the stuff on the boat. And some of these lights that I did last year. I don't know why I never did a video on it. I think at the time I was thinking the boat was not in operational condition, and the other day I came out and I tried to start it, and you can see it's pretty dark outside, so but as of right now, everything on this boat is functional. So the trolling motor works perfectly fine. Let me see if I can. Let me turn on the nav lights, which are not on. I don't have those plugged in yet, but I do have courtesy lights. I don't know if that looks any good or not. Definitely can tell you've got enough light to walk around on this thing. I do want to kind of do another one up underneath the steering wheel and everything, because that's where the radio is located. And then I would like to put a few further back here to where this upper part can be seen as well, but it's going to be really hard because that's in some tight spaces. And these are LED strips that I've picked up at Academy. And like I said, as you can tell, I didn't know what this empty space, this void all around the front of the boat was for, and I thought I would use my space wisely, so I went ahead and tied these things in and got them all run. Like I said, everything on this works. The radio works. Let me see if I can find the antennae. Well, sorry. So I got just the one speaker, but it actually gets pretty loud. And I think that's actually a computer speaker, something to that effect. But it's nearly 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna kill the power to this. And also have a fish finder. It works as well. You can change a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if I'm actually going to stick with this or not, but I thought it was cool. So yeah, tachometer works. The boat does start. I'm not going to start it right now because it is 10 o'clock, and I really don't want to piss my neighbors off. But yeah, I thought I would show you that that's in functional condition, and actually needed to do some mowing in the front yard today. I was actually trying to let the grass in the front overgrow and just water the hell out of it, just let it overgrow, and let the grass seed that I put down get a chance to come up before being chopped up and thrown around and stuff. So actually took the time to try the riding mower out, and it worked. Even after all the BS I did to the front of it, it worked for a little while anyway, and it was just enough to get the yard mowed in the front. So it looks better in the front, but now my backyard has like 3 streaks through it because I kind of did a Snapchat video on there. But I got the mower deck back on and installed. It works, and then it tossed the belt. So, which is, I'm not going to complain about it because the belt was old, for one, so I anticipated that. The first belt on this that I replaced just at the end of last year when I first bought it was the drive belt. It had a section of the V that was missing, and it was probably 8 to 10 inches long. So when I was driving it from where I bought it to here to my house, it actually cut out on me and it got stuck in that spot. Like, it wouldn't go forward, wouldn't go backward. I didn't have a place to work on it, and I couldn't push it. So it was kind of a fucked up deal, but oh well. So yeah, the belt tossed. I do have to find out. I'm pretty sure something caused it to throw out because everything under there is extremely hot, which indicates to me that the belt was rubbing on something, and I just need to figure out what it is. And then I think an adjustment needs to be made on the deck and everything. But other than that, I mean, the mower cruised fine. It is a little loud. It's almost obnoxious loud. I really do need to do something different with that exhaust. I thought at one time, you know, because the original muffler can't go back where it was, and it was trash anyway. So I was actually going to use an empty one of these and cut it up and make this a muffler for the mower. But I haven't really put like a lot of thought into it. So, but nonetheless, I mean, I was pretty happy to be able to use my mower. I was really happy to be able to use my mower, and it cut my mowing time in half, at least for the front. Usually it takes anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, I would say, give or take, just because I got to mow next to the house and, you know, in between the house and the fence, and then, you know, probably a portion of the front yard or up by the sidewalk in the street. And then I got a bagger on my push mower, so then you got to take and empty the bag in the alley, and that's a walk. And then you come back, you can mow one side of the yard where it's divided by a sidewalk to the, you know, from the house to the actual sidewalk out front. You got to go and dump that, and then you can mow the other side, and then you got to dump that, and then you can mow next to the house and the driveway. So it takes a little while. In the backyards, if you do it right, you can cut your time down because you're mowing. If you mow up here at the front, you can get all this, and then from there the trips get shorter and shorter. So that's the main intent on getting the riding mowers. So I don't want to push a mower anymore. I don't mind weed eating. It still sucks, but I don't want to push mow anymore. More or less, I don't mind push mowing. It's the fucking bagging that I'm tired of. Honestly, I think if I got rid of the bag system on the push mower, I'd probably not be against getting rid of the ride mower. The original intent, again, for getting the riding mower was to be able to ride mow and as well as push the boat around. And yeah, I can push the boat around, but not with the front like I originally intended. So, and that's on there to stay now. That I can't change that. That's 100% built on there. I mean, I guess I could cut it off and leave the rest of it there, but without that on there, if you unbolt that, you can't have the hood on. So anyway, that's about all I got for now. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna finish another glass of tea, maybe, or half a cup of tea. Actually, I feel like some chocolate milk. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. I got some stuff I'd like to get done and probably work on the workbench here and maybe call that a day. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. We'll see y'all next time.